only is it a huge honor, it's just a great time in American history, and to be able to participate in that, considering my journey and where I come from as a graffiti artist when I was a teenager, I never would have dreamed that I'd have an opportunity like that. And I think that with that comes a lot of responsibility, and so making imagery like this that represents the history of who we are, is universal people, is something that I take really seriously, and more than anything, I want to get it right because I know people are going to see it for a long time to come. This is something that I always wanted to do, and I didn't know how it was going to happen, but I just put one foot in front of the other. And when I look at all of this amazing work and getting an opportunity to work with a pioneer like Gary is just really cool.
When you and I met at your studio, and I came over and I saw the paintings that you were doing, and we said, no, this would be a great silkscreen project, this would, yes, this would.
Right.
And so we basically began to work on those ideas as to what would translate. But when Say came over here, and we actually just chose the American flag as, you know, the imagery for which we began to work on. But we began working on it, and it was more interesting for me. We were working together on a process. We were introducing silkscreen to each other.
Right.
We were introducing textures and techniques and how the silkscreen process works. And while we began doing that in the early stages, you know, Say was at the same time as an artist exploring the imagery that he could introduce into the work.
As it relates to being invited by the Smithsonian to participate in making work for the opening of the National Museum, it was something that I just didn't expect. I was working on a project with them, a coffee table book about the history of hip hop, and then they approached me about making work for the opening of the museum, and I jumped at the opportunity. I wanted to do something like that for a long time, and working on something in conjunction with the President of the United States being on hand to christen the museum was just so cool. I just, again, I would have never dreamt of something like that.